I'm Kiera Morgan. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Coffee with Kiera, sponsored by the Human Being in Newport and Lincoln City. And today I am excited to be here with my dear friend Senitila McKinley. Hi, Senitila.
Hello, Kiera.
So glad that you could join me today. We want to give some updates of what's going on with your work with Seashore Family Literacy Center and with your work in literacy. So, first,
Okay.
tell folks a little bit about yourself for those who don't
Okay.
know.
All right. Well, I'm Senitila McKinley, and I grew up. I was born and raised in the South Pacific, in the Tonga Island, and I moved to America, to Newport, in 1978. So I came with a very little English, and English that I had was British, and so it was I and there was no Tongan here to speak my language with, and telephone home was very expensive, though it didn't happen very often. So you so I came in and either swim or drown. So I started to get used and connected with people, and later on after my children were born, um, the older one went to school, and I decided I needed to really go and learn to write and speak English better. Grammar was a problem, so so I just kind of started learning for myself and start realizing that I was not the only one that needed literacy. Uh, so I got involved in county and in the state and then the national level, working in New York and Washington, D.C. for a while. And I'm still here.
So, tell us about how Seashore Family Literacy came to be.
I it didn't I am not the only the person that found the program. So I was traveling and fundraising in a federal level and in the bill pass in Washington D.C. and the money would come and I could not find it in Lincoln County. It come in a small amount, and I know that there were people here that needed that service. So I talked to a few. There was a little group of high school students that I worked with at the time, and they were always curious why I'm taking off to go be the keynote speaker somewhere in a conference, and then so I had explained to them, and I told them that my dream would be to have a learning center where people can come with very little low skills and learn to do things and better English and find a job. And they liked the idea. They got all excited, and we start inviting folks that I know. Some of the teachers at the school came and helped me to establish the foundations. And Oregon Literacy at the time I was on their board gave us their pull us under their umbrella, and we started to have after school program and have English as second language. Started the GD. The community college was had an office, and we were right next door to it when I actually finally opened the actual center. But
And what year was that?
we started it around in 1994, and we finally I was just loading my car with books and go up river in the summer. And when we set program up, when the church let me use their uh, parish hall for summer school, and it was good. The bank, Family Federal, let us use their lunchroom for tutoring, and and it was fun when you finally open a place where people can come, and the after school program became a big thing. And so 1996 was when we have actually a key to open the door. So we've been in a different places, different buildings, but now this is our place to be at the Noble House was a gift, and still doing the same work. You had to change the with the change of time, how to provide the services and when, and but we're doing it, and I believe that we're doing it pretty well.
So tell us what services you provide here at the Noble House through Seashore Family Literacy.
We offer the after school program, the tutoring after school, and then we have English second language and the GED program. And anyone that is looking for information to come in and help with they're looking for work, we have we can help them with their food handlers, life skills. Literacy is about efficiency in reading and writing, and but I see it as proficiency in the basic that make a person whole and capable and to not just survive but to thrive in the environment that we're in. So we offer whatever a person need. We don't have a program that would reach to the stars. We kind of program that will pen down to pull someone out from where they're at to see them through. Uh, just like you and I, if our basic need is met, we can do most anything, and that's what we're doing right now. We, in addition to that, we if the student need shoes, food, if the family need food, if the family need gas to get the gas, we don't have them, we'll find a way to provide that. So
So do you
that's
work
why.
with adults as well as children?
Oh yes, yes, because that's our main thing. The children's activities is important for me. If you see an issue, how do you stop this cycle? So it's important to also work with the children. But I love the when the adult came here for their English second language because that's me, and the folks that just wanted their GED so they can continue their education or get a better job, better paying job. And,
So tell us a little bit about your programs that you offer. Are you still offering after school
yes,
programs?
we're starting now. We just did the starting the volunteer training last night, and student will be here starting the tutoring for the after school on the 10th, Monday the 10th. But we've been tutoring. We have students been tutor come in for one-on-one tutoring.
So do you just work with families and students in Walport, or do you help anyone in need?
We have people that drive here from Newport, and some of the because it were big county, but we live on and folks had been here and they moved to Newport. They still bring the kids down for help, and so in the summer, there are people come from visiting their grandmother, so they bring them to work with us. So
And what kind of activities do you offer?
we do, of course, there's the normal classroom science project, and we have the garden, the joy garden that children learn how to grow things in the summer and cook from that. And we have an art room, so we have sewing machines. And whenever a volunteer comes, that this is what I can offer. We see if there's a need and we put something together. We also have the ongoing of music. We have our ukuleles, and there's someone here that will teach piano for students.
How important is music with literacy?
Well,
It's huge.
I just think everything is music, and that life should be, should all be music. It's it should be a part of everything we do every day. I grew up. You start everything with a song, and then you start with a song and end with a song and a prayer. So I like that. So the kids can come here and play the ukulele. There's lots of drums and we have piano. So
Uh, Tell us a little bit about. I'm going to make you eat some humble pie. Because she hates to talk about herself, but you've had quite a few accomplishments. Can you talk about some of those for us?
well, let's see. Where do we start? One of the things that I believe was coming in, I got my GED and took a lot of classes from. This was before the community college came. I started to write a little book, and that's how come I got invited to go and speak at conferences all over the country, and got the fellowship in Washington D.C. and and gets to serve on different boards. I didn't know. I just said yes. I didn't know much, but I learned a lot from people go to school for their doctorate, and I was serving in all committees and in lots of committees, and I learned how this organization cannot be like that. You know, Seashore need to be different than some of the board that I was serving in. So, so out of that, I got to meet Barbara Bush. I received a lot of uh, awards from different places that I was involved in working with them. So, but I think my biggest uh, award would be is I am still able to uh, do what I love, what I believe in. That education is important. That's the only hope that I can see, and they will transform. They will change the way we live. Um, and I'm not talking about everybody to go get their doctorates but just the basic, the knowledge that how to take care of our children, how to read, and how to communicate in a way that is effective and kind. So those are things that I like to think that the folks that I work with and um, had the opportunity to help learn that we all learn that from each other. And and the biggest award is we're able to do this work without charging people. It is a free service for everyone, and I
And it's
like that.
anyone who can get here, no matter where you're at, right?
Yes, yes, yeah. If we can't give you anything, we'll at least give you a bowl of soup.
And a wonderful smile. Senitila, let's talk a little bit about the internet and computer work. Do you teach folks about that
No,
as well?
we have all of that, but I'm a reluctant user of computers, and I don't do text. I don't do cell phone that well. So um, I believe it's necessary to have. So we have people here that will show you how to use a computer,
It
but it
just
will
won't be
not be me. And they have tried to teach me. But
She'll get there.
yeah.
All right. Sweetheart, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Ah, November is Family Literacy Month, and I would like to say take the time, an hour out of your evening, every evening, read with your children at home. If you have a grandma, get grandma over to share a meal and have them read and have conversation about the importance of knowledge. Have a conversation about the community that they live in and what they can pull out to use their power for good in this world. And I think all of that we can demand it out of other people, but we need to teach our children, and their first classroom is home. So that's what I hope that we use the well every night, every evening. That's what should happen. But started in November. Get in the habit of sitting around in a circle, share a meal, and share books and talk with your children and listen to them.
And
Thank
libraries
you.
are an important
Oh,
resource.
yes, we do partners. The library, their parent family program is amazing here in Walport. So and this so check it out.
Yeah,
And
check out your local library wherever you are. Newport, Lincoln City, Toledo, they have incredible Walport. Walport, of course, they have really great family programs, and a lot of them include music and guest speakers, and especially during the fall months,
yes,
they have lots of great things, and it's a great way to connect with other families that have similar interests to yours.
yeah, yeah. So yes, for Halloween, month of October, my children and I, because I couldn't really do anything, so instead of going and trick or treating at people's door, they both make cards and sign them with people Happy Halloween, and they knock on the door and give them a card.
Oh,
So,
that's
and
great.
when they run out of cards, we go home. But little games like that, it help not only they help their writings, but they help. I do believe that it gives them opportunity to be more thoughtful and give some meaning to the holidays. So use all the time for learning. So
And are you accepting any donations of any kind through Seashore at this
yeah,
time?
Seashore is not very good at fundraising. Um, so anyway, just call uh 541-563 read, which is 7323, and ask them what they need, and they will tell you.
All right. Well,
So
Senitila, thank you so much. It's fun as
so
always.
thank you, thank you,
And thanks
and
for watching Coffee
yeah.
with Kiera, again sponsored by The Human Being, located in Newport at 6th Street and Highway 101, and in Lincoln City at the north end of the highway on the west side near TLC Credit Union. For Oregon Coast Breaking News, I'm Kiera Morgan.